Get Jeremiah 3 and 2. So what you got to understand is this. The people you see on this sign, from Judah all the way down to Naphtali, are the children of God. And God gave us the Bible right here. This is what he gave us. He didn't give us the Quran. He didn't give us idolatry to worship. Right. I'm going to show you something. Read that.
Jeremiah 3, verse 2. Lift up thy eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast not been lain with. In the ways hast thou set for them.
It said, in the ways hast thou set for them. In the ways. So when you sitting down, what you doing? You listening to somebody teaching you. Watch this.
As the Arabian in the wilderness.
As the what?
As the Arabian in the wilderness. And thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms.
Hold on, thou hast did what? Polluted what?
And thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms.
This is the God of Israel getting on the children of Israel for what? For worshiping idols outside of him. Read that again, polluted.
And thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness.
And with thy what?
And with thy wickedness.
And with thy wickedness. So what God called idolatry? Wickedness.
Right.
So understand this. Get Psalms 83. So now, look at this right here. These man-made religions, right? All the what you see right here is those of another nation. You don't see our people up there. John Smith, Joseph Smith, Ellen G. White, Charles T. Russell. All these are white man religions. Even Islam. Watch this.
Psalms 83 verse 2.
I'm show you something.
For lo,
this is a mystery. Watch this.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head.
Thy enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee have lifted up thy head. Watch this.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel. So all these man-made religions was to what? Take crafty counsel against you, so you can forget this, but God gonna show you that. Watch this.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come.
They said, consulted against thy hidden ones. How you know that these people are hidden? Because none of our people are walking around saying, hey, I'm from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon.
Right.
We walking around the hood calling ourselves what? Niggas, Puerto Rican, so-called Puerto Ricans. That's not what God called us. This is how you know that we the children of Israel. Watch this, listen good.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Come and let us cut the children of Israel off from being a nation. Why? So they can forget who they are. So now they give us Islam. They give us Seventh-day Adventists. They give us Jehovah's Witness, Pentecostal, Baptist, Mormon.
That's right.
Why? Because they want us to forget who we are. They're going to push their doctrine out in the earth. Watch this.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That the what?
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
So remember, it said they consulted together, right? What the one where they all had us on the auction blocks? Which one that one is? The sub-Saharan.
This sub-Saharan right here.
Right here. Where we at? The Arab, the white man, and watch this, the African. Why did I point that out? Because our people call themselves what? African American. But look, the so-called African, the actual African man had us in slavery, which proves what? We not Africans. Watch this again.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
This them consulting right here on how to put us in slavery.
Teach.
This how we learn Islam. This is how we learn these religions in slavery. Watch this.
They are confederate against thee.
They what?
They are confederate against thee.
They confederate against us. The FBI. Who else we got? Name some other branches.
What
we got? The CIA,
NSA.
the NSA.
The prison industry.
Understand the prison industry? They are confederate against the children of Israel. Let me ask you this: who gave you that? What nation? What nationality was he?
He looked like
He was black. You see that? Our people are destroyed because God said the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the children of Israel according to the Bible. We're not Islam, but watch this.
Verse 6, the tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white man today, their biblical name is Edom.
Bring it out.
The so-called white man, Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
The who?
The Ishmaelites.
Who the Ishmaelites is?
Bring it out.
Ishmael. No. Islam. That's their religion, the so-called Arabs today. Right here. The Arab, right? That's their biblical name. They don't want you to know that though. Watch this.
And the Ishmaelites of Moab. And
Moab is who? The so-called Chinese. Remember, they all Confederate. So now God is giving you the hit list of all the nations that came against his people. He's naming them. Watch this, read.
And the Hagarenes.
The Africans.
Jabal. And Ammon.
And who?
And Ammon.
Ammon? All them on where they at?
Japanese.
Oh, the Africans right here. Ammon, so-called Japanese.
And Amalek.
And Amalek is who?
Jewish.
The Jewish, the so-called Jewish people today.
That's right.
That's calling themselves Jewish. Why? Give me Revelations 2 and 9. Watch this. Oh, that we coming right back there. Put that screen right there. Yes, sir. Revelation 2 and verse 9. Going to show you something today.
The book.
Everybody's Bible's in it.
Revelation
Watch this.
chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich.
He said, I know thy works, thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. But when you look around today, the so-called Negroes and Hispanics, are we rich? We in the hood.
Right.
Most of us. We're in the hood, right? Calling ourselves what? African Americans, niggas, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. That's not what God called us. Watch this.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Hold on, what it say?
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
So now, when you think about the white Jewish people today, right? Are they impoverished? They run everything, the music industry, the radio station. Banks, they run it all.
Right.
But it said, I know thy what?
And I know the blasphemy.
No, I know the beginning. Read from the beginning.
Verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
God said, I know thy tribulation and poverty. He's talking about the so-called Negroes and Hispanics that's at the bottom today. That don't know who they are. Watch this.
But thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So now he said, but thou art rich. How are we rich if we at the bottom? Get Romans 11 and 33. I know I got you holding some things. Romans 11 and 33. He said, but thou art rich. I'm going to show you what he means. But thou art rich. You so-called Negroes and Hispanics. Listen good. 11:33. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yep.
Romans 11 verse 33. Oh, the depth of the riches. Both,
the depth of the riches. How are we rich? Read.
Both of the wisdom and knowledge of God.
Both of the what?
Of the wisdom and knowledge of God.
Why? Because the Bible was given to us. The oracles of God, the laws of God was given to the children of Israel. Understand? Go back. Revelations 2 and 9.
Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. You so-called Negroes and Hispanics. Read.
But thou art rich.
Thou art rich. Why? Of wisdom and knowledge. Why? Because the knowledge of God was given to the children of Israel only. Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Which say they are Jews, a so-called white man, right? They had us in slavery. It's the proof right here. They say they are Jews, calling themselves Jewish, but what?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
Hold on, what God called them?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But are the synagogue of Satan. Which proves what? Go back to Psalms 86. So now, let me put it together for you again. I got something on Islam after this. Let me read this real quick. Psalms 83, yes sir. 83 and verse 6.
Psalm 83 verse 6. The tabernacles of Edom.
Edom, which is who? So-called white man. Edom, read.
And the Ishmaelites.
The Ishmaelites. The Arabs, read.
Of Moab.
The Chinese.
And the Hagarenes.
African.
Jabal. And Ammon.
Ammon. The Japanese today, read.
And Amalek.
And who?
And Amalek.
The Jewish. The ones that's pretending to be us. Watch this.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Africans again. So God say these people are confederate against us. So that's why they pushing their doctrine in the earth. Why? To keep us from getting the kingdom of heaven. They don't want you to know who you are. What we got?
When you learn from the Israelites. You got this Babylon and Timbuktu where the Muhammad, he learned from the Israelites. He learned from the Jews. Right here say, the Prophet Muhammad adopted many principles and laws from the Jewish religion.
Hold on, read that again. Let me read that. It says, the Prophet Muhammad adopted many principles and laws from the Jewish religion. So guess what? He studied us. Islam studied us and made his own religion based off what he's seen us doing, right?
Now, open your Quran. You got it? You got it, Paul?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Oh, y'all got something for him?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, let's finish that.
It says, religion, first of all, the basic idea of monotheism, which is the belief of one God. The Jewish confession of the unity of God is Shema Israel Adonai. Elohim Adonai Ehad, which meaning, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one God.
Because what? Before that, what they had a God for every day of the year, right? Every day. That's what they had, 365.
Right.
But they studied us. They said, yeah, the Jews, they got one God, so I'm going to follow them. And he made his religion based off that, who they call what? Allah. Right? What else we got on that?
It says, Muhammad forced the Israelites to convert to his consent. Which one right there? Oh, Muhammad adopted also the main details, of the Jewish calendar, the Day of Atonement.
What?
The Day of Atonement.
Have you ever heard of the Day of Atonement? Why not? I'm saying, why you went to church? You go to church on Sunday? You used to?
Ramadan, which they call Ramadan.
So why they call Ramadan, right? That's what Islam called it. But they got it from us. That's the point. So the point is this. Where that Quran at?
Did you find it?
You throwing this away or you keeping it? Listen, man. Toss that thing.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it honest with you.
That's right. That's there.
Right there.
What do you got? What do you read?
2nd Surah 122.
2nd Surah 122. Where we at? 22, right here, look. It says, O children of Israel, call to mind the special favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I prefer you to all others.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 7:6. Now, the Quran said, now you can read it for yourself right now, 122, read it again. I'm going to show you something. Let's see where they get that from. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Deuteronomy 7 verse 6.
Bring it out.
Art thou unholy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So now, my question to you is, in this book, why is it speaking about the children of Israel?
Right.
Bring it out.
If it's a whole nother religion. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand. They trying to keep you from getting the kingdom of heaven. Watch this. Revelation 21:12. After that, read that. Finish that.
This is right here. It say, the Sabbath day, much of the Bible and narratives from the Medrash right here, of many points of the ritual law. But incidentally, the Jews pray 3 times a day facing the city of Jerusalem, and the Muslims, true believers, pray 5 times a day facing the city of Mecca. And Muhammad, this is Prophet Muhammad right here, trying his best, Muhammad sought to convert the Jews to his religion.
How did he do that?
Right
You
there.
see that? Read that again. He tried his best to do what?
Right
What we
there,
at?
right there, right there.
Right here?
No, this one.
Right here.
That's how.
It's the Arab. That's how he did that. Read that again.
Trying his best, Muhammad sought to convert the Jews to his new religion.
To his new religion. Why? Because where did they get that from? From studying the Jews, the Israelites. Understand that. Now watch this. Now this is something I want you to really listen to. Revelations 21:12. Because what you got to understand is the kingdom of heaven is only for these people right here.
Right.
It's not for the Arab. It's not for Edom, the white man. It is not for the African. It's for the children of Israel. I'm going to prove it. Read that.
Revelation 21 verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and the gates 12 angels.
Had 12 gates. How many tribes you see right there? How many tribes you count? 12. Watch this. So it's 12 gates. And then 12 what after that?
And the gates 12 angels.
12 angels guarding those gates. Why? Because if you're not from one of these 12 tribes, you think you're getting in those gates?
Bring it out.
They guarding the gates. Just like if you ever went to the club before? Who you had in there guarding the gate? If you weren't supposed to get in that club, what they gonna do? They gonna tell you, hey, you got to turn around and go home.
Right.
You can't come in here. Watch this.
And names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
One of my
The
favorite.
names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
The names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. The kingdom of heaven is only for you, my brother.
That's right.
So-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Get Exodus 20, Exodus 21. Because I want you to understand more about that, those images.
Let me read something right quick.
Yes, sir.
There's something more about Muhammad. Watch this right here. Talking about, because that's a stronghold, man. When Muhammad was born, many Arabs were still worshiping the sun, stars, spirits, and idols. The Arabs possessed 360 idols, one for each day of the year, like he said. And in his youth, he was never taught to read or write.
Oh, come on. Hold on. What that said again?
In his youth, he was never taught to read or write. That's why the Quran means to recite.
Right. Bring it out.
Watch this.
Read.
After Muhammad became a camel driver,
What was he?
after Muhammad became a camel driver,
That's his book. He was a camel driver.
he traveled to remote and intriguing lands. He led his caravans to Persia, Syria, and Egypt, transacting business with merchants of every kind. Watch this. On his business trip, he met Jews, Christians, and members of other sects. He interrogated them concerning the tenets of their religions.
What does that prove?
Yeah.
The Quran is garbage.
That's
Means
right.
to recite. Watch this. Read that. So now remember, oh, he left. But all them other gods they had, right? This how you prove that Islam is not the way. Let's read the Jews' religion. Read.
Exodus 20 verse 3.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above or that is in the earth beneath.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Right.
All these other religions got other gods.
Right.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We used to scream black power while Oram was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.